Hey guys, so this is what I'm looking like right now. After the workout that my husband and I did, I decided that I would rinse my hair to get back the moisture, and then I put peppermint oil in my hair. Now I have this bag as though I'm doing a hot oil treatment. So I put these bags on my head so that my scalp can generate the heat and the heat can distribute and open up my hair cuticles, follicles, and bring in the moisture. So that's what I'm doing. My scalp feels nice and tingly right now. And I'm hoping that this will help me to retain moisture, keep the oils in my hair, because I think I still have low porosity hair, which means that my hair doesn't absorb the oils as it should without manipulation or heat. I don't want to put heat on my head, so I'm doing things the natural way. And I'm hoping that this will work. I'm gonna keep this in. This is 10:43. I'm gonna keep this in until maybe 12. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna rinse this off anyway, but I'm gonna keep these bags on my head to seal the heat in until 12 and then take it out and probably spray my hair, and I don't know. But all I know is I want to put a big tub of conditioner in my head.
You know?
So yeah, smelling good though. Check this guy out.
Looking like
I didn't show the final result.
Oh, yeah, she looking like an Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima.
I did his hair. Now he's talking about I look like a Jemima when he was looking crusty, like somebody's grandfather. All right, so stay tuned for, I guess, the final results. I don't know. This is what we're doing right now. Looking on YouTube and trying to find a way to taper this guy's hair. Yes, guys, we are trying to do our quarantine thing. This guy doesn't want to trust me fully. He doesn't think I can do it. I did this. I did cut his hair. You know, his hair was a little bit higher than that. So all that hair on the floor is what I cut. And now we're going to give him a fade. He's nervous, so he's looking for YouTube video.
I don't think I'm gonna do the fade. Nope. You just line up in the back.
So you want just a basic haircut?
Yeah, because you can't cut hair, so I'm not gonna let you go.
Why don't you trust me?
Because you never done it before.
Oh Lord, I did give you something last time.
That's different.
I gave him a triangle because he had a mohawk, and I did it. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, this is my everything. So when you got my hair.
Alright, so according to this YouTube tutorial, we are supposed to cut the bottom first. He did first cut this part.
I got that. Just to the back. That's what I'm doing.
Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to cut his hair into this first, and then use the #1 guard to fade it. But right now I'm going step by step, according to the tutorial.
You can put a spot in my hair.
Alright, babe.
When you cut it, take your time and go slow.
I sure will. Uh-huh. I sure will.
No, seriously. That's not good.
I will, babe.
This
Okay.
is my hair. That's my hair.
Okay.
I'll cut your locks.
Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna mess you up, babe. I could do this. How hard could it be? Alright, let's go. I would have rather cut. I mean,
you stop my chair. You're not getting fight.
I see where it stops.
Also, still there.
Well, remember you had a mohawk thingy. So yeah. Got you. I got you.
Please don't let me go on my hair.
me know if it hurts. I don't want to hurt you.
Walk the game? That's you. That's you. You bought it one damn time. One time. That's nothing.
Perfect line.
Let me see.
I take a picture.
Thank you, Jesus. Just because I have never known it doesn't mean
Bam.
it's normal. You mean
Oh.
it can be normal for me to
Oh.
Yes. Yes. That's how it's supposed
No, brush it out a bit, so.
You are supposed to have peace. Help me
Okay,
preach. Stand up and help
okay,
me
yeah.
preach. Because I come from a different place.
I'm an artist.
Because I am not
I
from
know.
Don't teach him too much. Don't finish it. You gotta fade. Now you gotta. Now you didn't cut the ball part. Now you gotta feed it.
I would like to accept each of this normal.
Okay.
Okay, you done that. Now you gotta. You did that already, right? Yeah. On your business. Make sure you clean the guard off.
Okie dokie. Welcome to Desi's barber shop. Let's watch the rest of this. What is this?
Here's an audio. It's going to be all-star fast feed, no guard, with the lever closed. And this technique for this taper is just like my ball fade, so the next guy line up is going to be all the way open with no guard.
Okay, so he's picking it up a bit. All right.
You're not done. You did that now.
I'm doing step by step, babe. That's how I do things.
Baby, you're not picking it up a bit.
He did this.
Ouch!
Sorry.
Don't pick my hair because it's off. That hurts.
So miserable.
I'm not miserable. Don't do it. What? You really did.
He did like this. Just to gently fade it. Sheesh, look. That's what he's doing now. He first cut it.
She said I'm
Now
miserable. I cannot trust a woman who never cut you before to cut my hair. So I'm calling you to be miserable with
Just
it.
relax. All right, see, look at that. Yes, she did that. She did it. Look at that. All nervous and in a pickle for what? Boo, can you turn the other way here? Yeah, look at the back. Okay, can I see the other side? Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna have to walk around with my bat.
Oh my god.
Looking good though. Hey guys, and happy Sunday. This is actually going up the same day that I am uploading because I realized that I didn't have a whole lot of footage following the previous footage. But how fun was that I actually got to cut my husband's hair, and look, he was all worried for no reason. Like, trust me, all right? That was the true test of trust. Not the fall, the trust fall, but the haircut. Will you trust me enough to do your hair, to cut your hair? Because you know guys are just really funny about their hair. And I mean, that's rightfully so, because me, myself, I'm funny about who touches my hair as well. So, but he loved it and it just came out really well. So I'm really excited about that. But I thought that this will be a great time to do kind of a hair update. I know you guys have seen me talk and kind of rant about my hair in the last video, talking about, you know, struggling with thoughts of not cutting my locks, but combing them out, putting conditioner in my hair, restarting versus not restarting. I still have not come up with a full conclusion yet, but I do know that some of you guys have been mentioning some really great ideas. And so there were a few ideas that I took into consideration. One of them that's really like I feel like I need to follow, and I wish I knew your name to shout you out, But one of my subbies mentioned just putting your hair away for some time and leaving it alone so that when you come back to it, you have like a newfound appreciation for your hair. And that's so true, because sometimes I can be so, I guess, familiar and not really appreciate my hair because I'm seeing it every day. I know when I used to put my hair in like the Senegalese twist and take them out like, you know, a month or two later, I like realized, wow, look at my hair, like it's grown, and I, you know, it's like a newfound appreciation. So I'm not gonna put in any Senegalese twist, but I do know that perhaps I need to kind of, you know, take a little break from the hair sometimes, wrap it up in a scarf or so forth, and just kind of leave it alone. But there was another thing that I did, okay? And one of you guys mentioned this, and I really appreciate your love, you know? I really appreciate that we have a community of you know, lock kings and queens that do not judge one another, you know. And I was very transparent in my last video talking about my struggles and different things that I've been thinking of concerning my hair, and you guys came through with the encouragement. Many of you guys were like, if it's for you to restart, like, go ahead and do it, you know, whether or not you have a hair channel or not, do it. That's one of the things that I thought of as well. Like, you know, if I comb out my locks, what about my hair channel? What about my subscription box business? But that's not the end of who I am. You know, hair, my locked hair is not the end of who I am. I am still Desiree Marie, whether I have locked or loose natural hair. I'm still Desiree Marie with the subscription box business. It's still gonna run very well, even if I were to not have locks again, you know? So it does not disrupt who I am at my core. So that's one thing that I know for sure. Yeah, and I've become comfortable with that. But I want to show you guys a little something that I purchased on Amazon the other day that I thought would be very helpful concerning my hair and just getting it back into its best tip-top shape. So you guys know that, as I'm transparent, I've been talking about how my hair had a few weak spots, which is completely normal. Everyone's hair experiences that, especially if you color your hair or if you're just growing it out for a long period of time. One person that made me aware that you can have weak spots no matter what time in your lock journey is her name is Spiffy, Be Spiffy. I think that's her name. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that I'm wrong, but she just uploaded a video where she was talking about her locks. Her locks are long and beautiful, and from afar you would think she has quote-unquote perfect locks, which no one really has. But then when you look close up, she mentioned that she has some weak spots in her hair. And so what I decided to do to kind of combat that issue, amongst other issues that I have with my hair, is purchase these crochet hooks. So these that I have here is by the brand Unique, Y-O-U, like unique, and this is the 0.75 millimeter crochet hook. I have 3 of the same thing. I wish they gave me like one of each size, but I have 3 of the same size. So what I did with this was I actually went in and took a few of the locks that were really, really weak, and I like stitched them until the hair like compacted and grew stronger, like felt stronger in that weak spot. So I have my water spray bottle. I'm just gonna lightly mist it. Ooh. And as for the dryness, my hair is still dry, sis, still dry, but I'm just doing what I can to make sure that it is not. So yeah. Plus, I don't know if it has to do with us keeping the heat on in our house, but like it feels dry, even like it feels even more dry with the heat. So what I did, and I'll kind of give an example. This lock right here was weak, where if I like held it out like this, it like weakened and fell flat. So what I did was just lightly moisturize it, and I think it was weak around this point. So what I did was I went a little higher than the weak point, took the needle, put it inside, held my hair, and just kind of like lightly stitched the hair upwards. And I didn't just like go like in out, but I went in and then like kind of went out in different ways. I didn't just go straight out and out, but I kind of mixed it up so that it does kind of mix up the hair and create a mat in the middle so that the hair would be strengthened. So that's what I did for this one, and now it's laying flat. It's not laying limp, but it's stretching out, and that's great. I do have another update. This video is all over the place, I know, but I have an update. You guys know I have had a dirty lock, one dirty lock in the back. One of you guys mentioned that you have the same thing, so I'm glad I'm not the only one dealing with that. But I have this one lock that has been dirty, and it's not dirty where it's like dirt, but it's linty, mostly because it is the lock that's like hanging right back there. So whatever I put on, like, it's like that lock gets everything that I put on, whatever cotton sweaters I'm wearing, whatever. And it just had a whole collection of a lot of lint in it, and I did everything that I could to get that, you know, get the lint out, but I just realized more and more that nothing was happening with that particular lock. So your good sis decided to comb out that lock, and I'm not done yet, because at first I was gonna come on live or do a whole video showing you guys, but then I don't know, I didn't quite know what I was doing, so I didn't want to show you guys like what I'm doing, as I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh boy, I hope it's not tangled. So what I did was I combed this lock out, and as you can see, it is, listen, like, it's a little critical, okay? A lot of shed hair came out, a lot, but I'm almost done. And it was very easy to get the ends out, but as I started to make my way up the hair, a lot of hairs, a lot of shed hair came out. And so I would spritz my hair like that and just like gently take it out. I didn't use a comb, I just used my hands. I don't have a comb still, but I used my hands to just gently like take it out. And you can see a little bit of my curl pattern back there. I don't know how much of a curl pattern you can really see. That hair back there, when I take everything out, as far as this lock is concerned, I certainly will be trimming it, because this looks really hideous. I guess my hair is supposed to be that length, but because of all the shed hairs and stuff, it just ain't. It just ain't. So as I make my way up the lock, it is a lot more difficult to get to untangle it, because this is more of a solid, mature lock. And so what I need is an actual comb. I mean, I could try my best with this, but it's not going to get me much. It's not going to get me anywhere at all. But I got a lot of the shed hairs out, a lot of the lint. I was just really disgusted with the lint that was in there. But I'm glad that it's out. I mean, I don't necessarily even have to take out the rest of this lock. I could, if I really want to, just go ahead and twist the ends back up and kind of like stitch it back again with my crochet needle. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do. But all I know is I see my natural hair peeking out, and I don't know, it gives me like a mixed feeling. Like, do I want to comb out all my locks and restart and kind of play around with the texture and get to know it again, or am I all right with just leaving this thing alone and putting it back into my locks? Right now, I love my locks, I really do, and the thing that stops me from combing out my locks and starting again is the I don't want to sacrifice the length that I've got. And I know one of you guys said, you know, you shouldn't sacrifice, like you shouldn't think of length over health. But my hair is, I wouldn't say my hair is unhealthy. So the thing that I was thinking of was basically to start over, to get to know my hair again and feed it the things that I'm used to feeding it, and then coming back to the lock journey again. So that's still up for debate. During the time that we've been quarantined, I've been thinking about, doing a lot of things that kind of all point to the direction of restarting, and what that really looks like. Resetting, I guess. That is one skinny end. I've been fascinated with the thought of just reset, like, and going back, being pulled backwards in order to propel further. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are going through right now, as we are in our homes and we can't go any place right now. Number one, this time is what you make it. And I know that there's a lot of things going on. People are getting sick, people are dying, people are lacking the necessary resources and money and stuff like that. So I know that there's a lot of real issues going on right now. But on the other hand, this season is exactly what you make it. And so a lot of us, we're now forced to hear the thoughts in our head, hear the thoughts in our mind that we kind of shoved away because we were too busy doing this and that. And I don't know, I've been fascinated with the thought of reset and what that means. Reset, my lock journey. I've been also thinking about going back to school to finish my degree, because you guys don't know, but I actually did go to school for early childhood education, and I never finished the degree because I stopped because I was not completely sure if that was something that I wanted to do. But I've been thinking more and more towards going back to school to either finish that degree or go back to school to complete and get a degree in a different field. I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to actually share what other fields I'm interested in, but yeah, I've just been thinking about reset and how some things that I guess used to serve me don't serve me anymore. Some ways of life don't serve me anymore, and I'm thinking more towards, well, what will bring stability more than just the things that maybe I had in my mind concerning where my life was supposed to be and so forth. So that's just a long-winded way of just saying I've been thinking about starting certain things over and completing certain things that I did not complete yet. And yeah, but this is what my hair looks like right now. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. Will I twist it up and combine it? I don't know. I really don't know. But I am glad that I got all of that lint out, because now my hair looks 100% more clean. It's looking kind of limp at the ends. Did I even finish that thought earlier? I mentioned that I was afraid to comb out my locks because I didn't want to sacrifice the length. I don't want to 2 years from now look back at my old videos and say, wow, I wish I would have grown out or just stayed consistent with those set of locks, where I would be right now. I don't like to think those thoughts. Well, not think those thoughts, but I don't like to think of how I would regret things later on. So I don't know. It's just me being very transparent, showing you guys that, listen, I am not a lock expert, I'm not a hair expert, but I just want to show you my journey and the things that I do and things that I deal with going along, and in hopes to relate to you, entertain you or even encourage you. So yeah, that's kind of my long-winded rant, I guess. But I hope you guys are doing well and that you are continuing to stay safe at home with your family. My prayers are for every one of you guys, including the first responders, people that are out there in the forefront, no matter what your career is, whether you're, you know, in the fast food industry, whether you are in the healthcare industry, whatever you do, and you know that you're providing services for the community. Like, I support you. I thank you. You are so beyond valuable to us, and if no one else has said thank you, I thank you. And my prayers are for those of you that have lost loved ones and you know, even have to deal with different things that you just didn't think that you would have to deal with right now. Actually, what I'm gonna do is spritz my hair with some more and put some peppermint oil in my roots, just so that I can keep this hair moisturized while we are at home. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, all the random things going on throughout the week. And yeah, subscribe for many more videos because I have some cool stuff on its way to upload this week. As you guys know, I upload almost every day, so you will not be without fun content to keep you motivated and inspired on your journey. Ooh, I'm telling you, this is the bomb diggity, this peppermint oil. I will put a link down below if I do find this particular, yes, if I find this oil. I will also put a link to the peppermint oil from Design Essentials. That is also equally as good to help nourish your hair and keep your locks moisturized and feeling great. And your scalp. Listen, the scalp is exactly what gets fed through this combination of oils, the peppermint oil and all the different oils. Just feels so good. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Feel free to binge watch any of my content, and I hope that you enjoy. Have a great week, and I'll see you very soon. Later, guys. Bye.